Ravi sat near the workshop, his head bowed. Life had felt like a series of endless struggles lately. Every path he took seemed blocked by a new challenge. He felt weak and defeated. An old man, the potter, stepped out, wiping his hands on an old cloth. He had kind, gentle eyes that had seen many seasons. He noticed Ravi's distress. Potter: "Hello, young man. Why so quiet? It seems the world is weighing heavily on your shoulders." Ravi looked up, his eyes filled with frustration. "Ravi, uncle, I am lost. I face so many difficulties every day. I feel like I'm breaking. Tell me, how does one become strong? How do you keep going when everything is so hard?" The potter smiled gently. He looked at his wheel and the lumps of clay nearby. "Potter, come, Ravi. Sit with me. I can't give you a direct answer, but I can show you the secret of strength. Look at the pot. It begins just like you." Potter: "First I go out and I choose the best soil, not just any mud. I look for the deepest, richest earth, often found in the most challenging places. This soil is the foundation of the pot. Potter, in life, this is your foundation, your values, your principles, your true potential. Don't be afraid of the deep places, the hard truths, or the difficult self-reflection. A great leader must choose a strong foundation to stand upon." Potter: "Next, I pour water into the soil. Water makes the dry, stubborn earth pliable. It begins the process of transformation." Potter: "Water is like flexibility and learning. When you face a problem, you must be willing to let go of your rigid ideas and allow new knowledge or even a change of heart to soften you. A true leader must be flexible to mold themselves." Potter: "Now comes the hard part. I knead the clay with all my strength. I soften the hard layers, and I push and pull to remove every pebble and every tiny piece of gravel." Ravi: "But that looks so painful." "For the clay, Potter, it is. The gravel and pebbles are the impurities, the doubts, the bad habits, the past mistakes that hold us back. The kneading is your struggle, your failures, the times you're pushed to your limit. It's uncomfortable, even painful, but it is purification. You are removing what doesn't belong." Potter: "Never fear the struggle, Ravi. It's the kneading that makes you pure and ready to be shaped. A powerful leader is someone who has refined themselves through difficulty." Potter: "Before I shape it, I must bring the clay to the absolute center of the wheel. If it's even a little off-center, the pot will wobble and collapse when I try to raise it." Potter: "This is finding your core. In the midst of life's chaos, when the wheel spins fast, you must always come back to your center, your true self, your goals, your moral compass. A leader must be centered and grounded, or they will break under pressure." Potter: "The pot is shaped, but it is still fragile. To make it strong, I place it in the fiercest fire." Ravi: "The fire? After all that work, it can still break." Potter: "Yes, it can. But the pots that survive the fire become strong, resilient, and ready to hold purpose. The fire is your greatest test. The moment you face your biggest fears, the crisis that shakes your world." Potter: "Remember, Ravi, the intensity of the fire determines the strength of the pot. If you walk through your struggles, you will emerge hardened, not broken. The fire is what makes the pot last a lifetime." Potter: "I will share a little of my own life, Ravi. When I was younger, I thought becoming a master potter was just about skill. But my workshop burned down one year. Everything was ashes. I felt like the soft, unbaked clay, ready to crumble. Potter: "I had to go through the fire. I had to knead my finances and remove the gravel of my despair. It took time and perseverance. I didn't become a master when I first learned the wheel. I became a master when I survived the fire. That moment of true resilience made me the leader of my own will. Potter. Finally, the pot is colored, and sometimes I add small pieces of glass or unique designs to give it a distinct character. It is now ready for its purpose. Potter. After the trials, you get to show the world your unique strength and beautiful character, the coloring and glass. This is your chance to lead and inspire others with what you have survived. Your struggles don't just make you strong, they make you unique and purposeful. Ravi. So, the pot only becomes useful and strong because of the pressure, the kneading, and the fire, not despite it. Potter. Exactly, my son. The strength of a leader is not measured by the absence of struggle, but by the will to endure the process. You are being chosen, you are being prepared, and you are being tested to become the strongest version of yourself.